Hi, greetings. As a part of a science project, we are going to carry out an educational video about the importance of taking care of our heart. The heart is nevertheless a vital organ and is literally what keeping us living. So, why we must take care of our heart? Let's begin with chapter 1. First of all, we must know what is heart and its function. The heart is a muscular organ that pumps blood, whether oxygenated or deoxygenated blood, through the blood vessels of the circulatory system. Blood provides the body with oxygen, nutrient, as well as assisting in the removal of metabolic waste such as urine. Each blood cell can technically carry up to 4 molecules of oxygen. The heart can pump 5 liters of blood in 1 minute and 7,600 liters per day. Heart is not only the hardest working muscle contained in humans, but also in animals such as cows, cats, and bats. Boys and girls, just like any other organs in our bodies, the heart can also be damaged. However, the damages that can be caused is hazardous and almost inevitable for all of us. Why is the damage so dangerous? Let's proceed to chapter 2. The heart can be damaged by a few agents that can be categorized into certain parts. Firstly, the heart can be damaged by consuming unhealthy food such as fast food, cakes, pies, and pastries. This is because these kinds of food contain fat, namely saturated fat and trans fat. These fats raise a type of cholesterol called LDL cholesterol. LDL cholesterols are bad cholesterols that can clog up in the walls of your arteries and causes a blockage that interrupts the blood flow in your body. Secondly, the heart can also be damaged by an unhealthy lifestyle. For example, sitting all the day, stressing too much, and not getting enough of sleep all can cause a long-term and gradual heart damage. Thirdly, lack of exercise. Seldom exercising can cause fat that you have eaten to build up fast. These can ultimately lead to overweight or even obesity. Obesity individuals require more blood to supply oxygen and nutrients to their bodies, thus causing high blood pressure. Conclusively, the heart can be easily damaged by the most simple and familiar things we do and consume every day. Now, what will happen if the heart is badly damaged? Let's move on to chapter 3. A damaged heart can lead to several negative effects, usually in the form of diseases. They are generalized as cardiovascular disease or CVD. CVD is referred as conditions affecting the heart or blood vessels. They are usually associated with a build-up of fatty deposits inside the arteries called atherosclerosis. One of the most common CVD is coronary artery disease. It is the narrowing or blockage of the coronary arteries that are caused by atherosclerosis and effectively cause heart failure, which is the inability for the heart to pump blood properly. Secondly, peripheral arterial disease. This disease occurs when there is a blockage in the arteries to the limbs of your body, usually the legs. It can cause numbness or weakness in the legs, hair loss on the legs, and dull or cramping leg pain. Thirdly, stroke. A stroke is when the blood supply to part of the body is cut off, which can cause brain damage and possibly death. The symptoms of stroke can summarize with the word FAST, which stands for face, the dropping of the face on one side; arms, the inability to lift both arms; speech, the slurring or grumbling of speech; time, dial 999 immediately if you see any of these symptoms. As a fair conclusion, a damaged heart can cause dangerous effects that can either lead to life-threatening injury or even death. Hence, we should always avoid the causes of these effects that were mentioned in Chapter 2 at all costs. There are a few reasons as to why it is important to take care of our heart. Firstly, it is the reason you are alive in the first place. The heart delivers oxygen and nutrients to your body cells. Without it, your whole body will basically fall apart. Secondly, it can improve your body's ability to manage blood sugar and insulin level. They are responsible for lowering your risk for type 2 diabetes and help you maintain a healthy weight. Thirdly, it lowers your blood pressure. A low blood pressure lowers your risk for a heart attack, a stroke, kidney disease, or dementia. Boys and girls, in conclusion, there is no need to point out the obvious that the heart is an incredibly crucial organ in our body. Thus, we need to always avoid the causes and effects of a damaged heart and put CVD as the most cruel and dangerous enemy of the Homo sapiens. As a matter of fact, CVD is the #1 cause of death globally. According to the top 10 global causes of death recorded in 2016 by the World Health Organization, the majority of the deaths are caused by ischemic heart disease, or better known as coronary artery disease, striking an amount nearly 10 million deaths in a year. Now, we haven't talked about the actions one must do in order to avoid CVD, have we? Hence, let's move on to the conclusion. As a conclusive end to this video, there are many steps an individual can take in order to avoid and prevent from getting a heart disease. First of all, maintain a balanced diet. Try to limit the consumption of saturated fats and food high in sodium and added sugars. Eat plenty of fresh food, vegetables, and whole grains. Secondly, exercise often. Exercise has many benefits, including strengthening your heart and improving your blood circulation. At the same time, it helps you to reduce weight and lower your cholesterol and blood pressure. Thirdly, getting enough sleep. Your circadian rhythm, that is your sleep cycle, it is a big deal and must be controlled and adjusted based on your routines. It can help you to avoid insomnia and especially reducing your risk of high blood pressure, obesity, and even diabetes. There are also other ways that we have abbreviated shown here. Before ending it here, I would like to advise you all to try and follow some or even all the steps given, because the war between us and CVDs has yet to be finished unless we all stand up and join the war alongside doctors and scientists. Till we meet again, bye.
As a human being, we are highly responsible for taking care of our heart, because a heart keeps a human alive and make them live with rich of essential nutrients and healthy blood. Heart also gives you the opportunity to live, so always handle your emotions carefully, because unwanted emotions will always reach the heart. As a pro, your heart is a diamond to your life, so take care of your heart. And goodbye.